Fortress Around Your Heart by Sting. Beautiful pop song and some really interesting changes here musically. It's just a fascinating song. Very unexpected things happen here, although you may not notice it when you're first listening because it flows so easily. All right, so starting out with this little introduction, which is very distinctive. And I'm adding sort of a bass part, sort of a bass drum with the heel of my hand. So I'm playing like this over those chords, all over the open G string. Just using the heel of my hand right against the guitar body like that. You can skip this, you could just play it certainly. But if you like to add the percussion, it's just like this. Like that. Just using my index and middle and ring finger on the top 3 strings. Okay, like that. All right, and then I do the same thing an octave down, which is where I then play the melody for the rest of the song. So I'm keeping going that on the body. Now I'm adding my thumb on the bass. It doesn't have to be loud, just a little bit of a thump there is just nice. And I'm kind of holding down this, I'm holding down the G and holding down, because it's a G minor, it's a G minor 7th chord actually. Yeah. I'm holding down those strings on the first fret of the top 2 strings. If that's a stretch, you could also do it here. For that very first part, it's probably easy to do the G and then a C like that. You don't have to bar the F as I do, just because I'm going to be doing that in the melody. I hold this down the whole melody, but let's deal with the introduction. Like that. You can certainly change finger positions to whatever feels most comfortable to you. You could also hold down a G minor like that, and then switch to that F. That would work also if you just want to play the single notes. Okay? And getting to the melody then, same position. So I'm holding down again, I'm holding down. I'm keeping the 1st fret on the B and E strings barred and have the G here. That. If you want to, if it's easier, just hold down the G minor shape. Like that. You can certainly do it. I find it easier for myself to play it here, and I'm keeping this bass drum going. You can do that or not. Not a complicated melody there. And then I'm going up, and this is a very strange change here, going up to a D sharp 7, or E flat 7, same thing. Like that. It's a 7th chord, but it's actually you're suspending it. Just going over kind of a bar chord there. Again, keeping this bass going if you want to keep it, if you want to do it. Then we're going to F sharp minor. Interestingly enough, you would think that it might return to G minor, to the original, but it doesn't. It goes to F sharp minor. So now we're F sharp minor. I'm just playing a bar chord and using that for the whole melody. That can be kind of a big stretch. Instead of doing a whole bar, you could do it here. Instead of doing the whole bar, you could have your root on the D string on the 4th fret. And form the melody like that, or you can do this whole bar. Like that. Does involve some stretching, but you'll get used to it. And then to complete the verse, it goes, now you're doing a B7, okay? Okay, so the first part I'm just doing high E, and then I'm adding the B7. chordal support there, the harmony. From that B7, as if I was just doing a whole bar. Okay, now we're into the chorus. And here I'm adding a backbeat where I'm slapping the heel of my hand right on the strings. And just slap it. What you're doing is you're smacking the string against the end of the fretboard. So it's got to go all the way down, like that, if you want to do that. I'll show you, so I'm doing that, like that, through this whole thing. But now we're into the chorus, so right after that E minor, D over F sharp, G, A minor, and the way the melody ends is then it then continues into this little melody da 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 da, which is it's a real signature of the chorus. So once again, it goes without doing the backbeat. And for that A minor, I will sometimes rake through with my thumb. Like that. That's the whole thing. A minor. The D. Got that little riff. Or you can use the open B, or okay, and the very end of the chorus, and the whole time I'm doing the backbeat. So going from the B7, third part. Then the end of the chorus now goes to a C minor. It's a C minor 7, and I go back to the bass drum here. You don't need to do it. I'll do it without it right now. C minor, D. Okay, then you're going to like a D sharp or E flat for the F. Then the open G string gives you time to go back and form the G minor. Now you're back to the verse. So once again, that chorus. The way that I did it, I actually went down an octave for the F. C sharp minor, D, E flat, then the F. I like going down, providing that low bass. If that's a stretch, you can do it up here, but I like it here. G, and then the chorus again. So once again, if I'm doing the bass drum. Okay. And the second verse, second chorus are pretty much exactly the same. There's no real variation there. A little bit of change in the vocal line, so I won't show you here. It's just a little bit of variation. I would suggest practicing along with the recording, with the song. Original recording to kind of nail the vocal line, but it's the same technically. And then after that last chorus, let's go back to the intro and up an octave. You can really repeat both of these as often as you want to. It's awfully nice, and it's a real signature of the tune. Chord, just like that.